Hey, Dustin Van Zant here, student pastor for Heritage Christian Church. You may remember at the beginning of 2020 that we had announced that my role would be shifting here at Heritage. And so we had the gatherings, we had some different emails that went out. I announced to the students at youth groups that my role at Heritage was going to shift. And then March happened and the whole world shifted. And we got pushed back some. We got delayed from the plan that we had. And so I think I had sent out an email that had a plan for how the transition and the search was going to go for a new high school director. And then March happened and all of that got switched a bit. And so we got pushed back about 6 or 8 weeks from what our plan actually was to when we actually started looking for candidates. And so I wanted to give you an update of where we're at because I think it's really important to know that we are still in the process. My timeline that I'd sent out is going to be completely different. That's okay. We did start a search though. And so about 6 weeks ago, we created some web profiles to start looking for candidates, and people submitted their resumes. We told a number of different groups that we know of as well, like, hey, we're looking. And so we had a number of people send their resumes in. In fact, we had about 30 resumes come to us that said, hey, I'd be really interested in working at Heritage. And so we've been going through those resumes for like the last several weeks, doing Zoom calls with people, Facebook and social media, stalking them, and trying to figure out who is the best fit for Heritage. And so from those 30, we narrowed it down to about 4 that we feel like are our top candidates, the people that we feel like these are the ones that we really want to dig into first and make sure that see if one of them could be the right fit. And so this week we are going to actually do a in-person interview with 4 different candidates. And I have pulled in a team of students. The students nominated multiple different students that they felt were the best to represent them. And so we have a team of students who are going to be here, are going to interview those candidates. I have a team of parents as well, parents who have helped out with different things or have students who are involved in high school and middle school. And so they are part of that. We have a student steering team that leads our student ministry. And then Pastor Andy Sieberhagen is going to be a 4th interview type person as well. And so those 4 different spots, the candidates are going to move through, kind of like the gauntlet of interviews. And we're going to see which one of them stands out to us. And then hopefully we will have a candidate that we connect with. Now, obviously, if we decide that none of them are the right fit, then we will go back through the resumes that we have and maybe collect some other ones. But for now, the prayer that we have is that you would pray that we would be united. That this week, that as we're going through these candidates and as we are hearing and listening to what God has to say, that we would just be united in what we see and how we're going. Timeline-wise, I would imagine that number 1, if we do have a candidate or 2 from this week, that we will set up a high school activity very soon, and that you will be able to meet that person at that high school activity. And then number 2, the hope is that by the end of June, maybe early July sometime, that we will be able to announce to the church body a new high school director that's going to be leading us moving forward. So thank you for your prayers. I hope you're doing well, and I can't wait till we can actually meet in person more regularly. And thank you so much. Have a great day.